Hey everyone, in today's video I'll be reviewing for you some BHA's AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner. I'm sure all of us have seen that viral photo of that girl with a face full of acne or acne marks and that her face cleared up in 30 days. And it is said that it was due to this toner. So you can imagine my excitement when some by me reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try out and review this product. Of course, I said yes. They were also kind enough to send me two other products to try out. One of them is their cleansing bar. The second item is their H7 Hydromax cream. For the purpose of this review, however, I'm only going to be going into detail about this toner just because it's the only information I got in English. When I went on some by me's official website to check out the other products, even on Style Korean, there wasn't much listed in English because a lot of the information are on pictures. So when my browser uses Google Translate, it doesn't pick up any of that at all. I do have a corresponding blog post that I will link down below. So I still review those products to the best of my abilities, but it won't be as detailed or as accurate as this one. And by that I mean I used Google Translate on the packaging just to get an idea of how to use the product and what's on the ingredients list. So it's not 100% accurate, but I do provide some highlighted ingredients that I thought were interesting, just to give you some context as to what the product may contain and what it's about. And as you can see behind me, these are 3 packaged products, so that means there will be a giveaway at the end of this video. So please make sure you stay until the very end to check out how you can enter this giveaway. Before we get into the review, I just want to mention that usually when I get sent products complimentary for review purposes, I always link it in my description box down below. I always mention if I'm getting sponsored or not, and I have yet to get a sponsored video, so this video is unpaid for. So everything I'm mentioning, I'm talking about, and my experiences, it's all 100% what I want to talk about. Some by me didn't pay me at all for anything in this review. They just sent me the products to try out. And I did ask them if it was okay to send a second set of products for the giveaway. So that was really nice of them that they agreed to that, considering I'm such a small YouTuber. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's get right into the review. So Some by me is a natural Korean cosmetic brand, and their name means attracted by beauty. And their slogan is miracle of my skin with good ingredients. These products are catered mostly to those with acne prone skin, and even with some of the pictures on their website with the before and afters, that seems to really be the case. It's for anyone with really troubled acne prone skin. So their AHA, BHA, PHA 30 Days Miracle Toner is 150 mils and it's retailed for 32,000 won. If I am looking down here, it's because I have my notes right on my phone. And just to give you an idea of how popular these products have become, about 400,000 products sold out in 3 months. This product has quite the number of claims, so bear with me as I read through all of it. Some of it is a little bit repetitive, but I think it's important to know what the company says that this toner can do. I'll be doing a clip away anyways of showing off the 3 different products and doing a little swatch for you all, just so you don't need to watch me reading this list. All right, so for the claims, it says skin cell control, exfoliating, acne control, smooth skin, skin cell and body waste removal, moisturizing, pore control, improvement of complexion, passed the hypoallergenic test. I'm not really sure what this test means, but they passed it, without 20 stimulating ingredients. So this means that they did not include 20 ingredients that could cause a negative reaction. And actually in this little book that they gave me, they showed me the list of ingredients here, so I'm just gonna hold it up for you so you could see. Moving on, sebum control, blackhead control, a pH of 5.5, and ingredients are based on EWG safety ratings. As you can see from the label of lone AHA, BHA, PHA, niacinamide 2%, real tea tree 10,000 ppms, they already list the highlighted ingredients on here. The AHA that they use in here is citric acid, and it contains 500 ppms, so that is 0.05%. Citric acid is derived from citrus fruits. Usually you see it in products as a pH adjuster. It is a larger molecule than glycolic acid, but at a certain percentage it does have exfoliating properties and the same properties that any other AHA would. It is able to exfoliate the outermost layer of your skin, and it also has water retaining properties. For the BHA, it is salicylic acid, and that contains 100 ppm, so that's 0.01%. BHAs perform the exact same way as AHAs, as in they exfoliate the outermost layer of your skin, but because they are oil soluble, they are able to exfoliate your pore lining. So this is why BHAs are considered more suitable for those with acne prone skin, and BHA is considered to be a little bit more soothing than AHA. Last chemical chemical exfoliant in here is a polyhydroxyic acid, and it is lactobionic acid, and that also has the same amount as the BHA, 100 ppm, so 0.01%. PHAs function the exact same way as AHAs do, but they are supposed to be a little bit gentler. So say you do have quite sensitive skin, but you want to try chemical exfoliation, you might want to opt for a PHA. After the chemical exfoliant, it does have 2% niacinamide in here, and niacinamide is one of my most favorite skincare ingredients just because of how multi-purpose it is. Niacinamide can control oil production. It decreases the looks of fine lines and pores. That feature is one of my personal favorites because it's the one I noticed the most while using a product with niacinamide in it. Niacinamide also has a brightening effect, and it also improves your skin's barrier function, which helps prevent transepidermal water loss. The last highlighted ingredient on here is tea tree water. It contains 10,000 ppm, which is 1%. I've personally used tea tree oil in the past for treating my acne, so my educated guess with the water is that it's the exact same effects, but not as irritating on the skin. It's a little bit gentler. So Some By Me explains that the tea tree water is supposed to help soothe skin, relieve inflammation, and disinfect the skin as well. And again, in the pamphlet they gave me, they do give me a highlight of what the beneficial ingredients are in this toner. Just keep in mind that these are only the highlighted ingredients. There's about 29 to 30 ingredients total. To test out this toner properly and see if it could really help with my acne, I did use it morning and night for 14 days in replacement of my Claire's Supple Preparation Facial Toner. I also took out any other product that I know that could help with my acne. So I took out my salicylic acid wash, my Mad Hippie Vitamin C serum, my benzoyl peroxide wash, and my Differin. And that brings me to why I only tested this toner out for 14 days and not 30 days total. By the time I started testing this toner, I was already at the 2-month mark with Differin, and it is recommended to use Differin for about 3 months to see its full effects. So I was taking a really big risk to discontinue using Differin for even 2 weeks. And actually, after taking all those products out for a few days before starting the testing period and also eating like shit for a couple of weeks, my skin actually broke out pretty badly. So in hindsight, it kind of created the perfect testing environment for this toner. The texture of the toner is very watery. So to compare to the Claire's Supple Preparation Facial Toner, that toner is definitely more viscous. Because it was very watery and it didn't feel like a conventional hydrating toner, I did use a cotton pad for it. I would apply around 4 douses onto the cotton pad and wipe in an upward motion. And for any area where I had a really bad breakout, I would just let the cotton pad sit there for 30 seconds or so just to give it extra treatment. Scent-wise, the toner does have a noticeable smell of mint. When I used Google Translate on the packaging, it showed me that peppermint oil was listed at the very end of the list, so this does contain fragrance. It isn't a faint scent, it is quite noticeable, but once you apply it, it does go away, so it doesn't linger at all. The toner definitely sinks into the skin very quickly, so you do need to work fast when you follow up with all your humectant products. I also find it didn't leave as soft of a finish like my Claire's one would. After using this toner for 2 weeks, I bet you're all wondering, did it do anything in 2 weeks since I didn't test it for 30 days? And the short answer is yes. When I started testing out this toner, I had very bad cystic breakouts. I was actually very close to reaching for my benzoyl peroxide acne wash because the pain was so bad and I just wanted something to reduce the inflammation right away. Instead, I did opt for the toner, and like I said, I would apply it on any of the affected areas for a bit longer than the rest of my face. After immediately applying the toner, I do notice a little bit of a brightening effect and my skin looked a little bit more even toned. But the real results were actually the morning after I used this toner for the first time. I noticed the size of the breakouts decreased quite a bit in size, and any pain I experienced from these breakouts were non-existent the next morning. Using it consistently morning and night for 2 weeks, I kept noticing more and more improvements, particularly to the size of the redness around the marks. So while after 14 days it's not 100% gone, there is definitely a drastic improvement in the size of the red marks, and that gave me a lot of confidence that these marks won't last for a long time and they'll fade a lot faster. For my final thoughts about this product, I am actually genuinely stunned of how well it worked. I know the toner has a decent list of ingredients, but I honestly wasn't expecting it to do anything for cystic acne. Ever since then, I did go back on my Differin and other products, but I do swap this occasionally with my Claire's Supple Preparation Toner if I'm feeling for something a little bit lighter and more fresh feeling. I really do think this is a great everyday toner. It is pH balanced, it does have skin-friendly ingredients, and I never felt any type of weird reaction on my skin from using this product. One thing I do have to say about this toner, however, is I don't think it really has that great of chemical exfoliation exfoliating properties. First off, the percentage of acids in here are super low and the pH level is a 5.5. Not only does the pH of a product have to be around 3 to 4, but it has to have a higher percentage to noticeably exfoliate your skin. When it shows the before and afters on the website, I'm not sure if it has anything to do with this product or the fact that you're using a cotton pad with it. Also keep in mind, I have experience with heavier acids than this. Like I currently use a 2% BHA acid, and I've also used 10% glycolic acid in the past. So if you're someone that hasn't really tapped into the chemical exfoliating world, you've used a product with similar percentages at this and you have noticed an exfoliating property, please let us know in the comments down below. So aside from that one note, overall this toner I find works really well. I'm really happy that I was able to tackle cystic acne. And now that we're moving on to the giveaway, I hope one of you can try it out as well and see the results for yourself. Alright, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this review and hearing what I have to say about this toner. Like I said at the beginning of this video, Some By Me was super kind and sent me a second set of products to send to one lucky winner. So we got the AHA BHA PHA 30 Days Miracle Cleansing Bar, we got the toner right here, and we got the H7 Hydromax Cream. This will be an international giveaway and there are multiple ways that you can enter. If you click in the description box, I did put a link to Rafflecopter and it will list the number of ways that you can enter to win these products. The first way to enter is by YouTube. So all you have to do for that is subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments down below why you want to try these products. You can also submit an entry through Instagram and my blog post, so please be sure to check out the details for those two different ways as well. Once again, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all soon. Ciao.